Welcome to Career Overload. I'm Anthony, and my Surface Pro 4 had an issue. How did Microsoft do on resolving it? My Surface was having a screen flickering issue on the bottom third, and I did some research on it, and it shows up as that this is a known issue on some of the Surface Pro 4s that Microsoft produced, that the either display cable or something in the manufacturing process didn't come out right, and the screen will flicker. And I thought I could get away with it until it was more reliable on flickering, until all of a sudden 2/3 of the screen were flickering most of the time, and it was getting bad enough where I couldn't even read it. I could look at, when it was only a third, I could still look at the surface and it didn't bother me, but everyone else that looked at it, they were annoyed. From that point on, though, I had to try to contact them. And if you go through just the clicking through the website of your Surface Pro 4 and kind of, hey, is there something to get this fixed? They were said it was going to be $600 or $500 to be able to fix it. I'm like, well, at that price, I really want to maybe upgrade it or something else. But is there a way to actually talk to somebody, chat with somebody? Get some more information, because this is supposed to be a known issue for Microsoft. And that's what I did. There is a Get Help app in Windows 10, and I was able to do this for my desktop because at this time it was flickering so bad. And I will put a video in here of it flickering. I hope that I can overlay it there. And the flickering just was not going to allow me to even open up this app and access it. So the Get app was going through, and I said it was one of my devices. It's a Surface. It was flickering, and they kind of gave me the same thing, like, did you do this, this, and this? And yes, I've already reset my device. Yes, I've done all this other stuff to it, which a lot of this Microsoft, if it's a software problem, you should kind of understand that it's a software problem, and then a reset is. But if it's a hardware problem like this, a whole reset and making people jump through hoops is not a fun experience for anybody, even if you have everything backed up and you have quick, easy access with the Microsoft login, so all your settings come over. You want to remove the theme, so there's that backwardsness that you're doing, and you're just gonna make it more and more difficult if you're gonna have people reset their device. That's a side note that you guys should probably start getting away from unless it's absolutely necessary. But then it got to a point in this Get Help where saying, did this fix your issue? And you had to run surface diagnostics on it. After that, I said no. And they said, would you like somebody to call you or chat? I said, finally, yes. I want somebody to call me. So if there was an easier way, if you have a Surface device and it's registered to your account, and you could just say, I'm having what looks like to be a physical a device issue, can you call me? I'm trying to look at what I can do to resolve it, rather than jumping through hoops and app. That would be a great improvement there, Microsoft. But once I got the phone number, the person on the other end, he did an amazing job at being able to go through and resolve the issue. So he went through and he said, okay, look at your Surface. He pulled up my account with my device on it with this serial number, and he said, yes, that device was one in the batch that has the screen flickering. So you send it back to us, and they shipped over, or they emailed over a shipping label. I had to actually go to my account, print it off. Once I printed it off, I threw it in a box. I happen to have my old Surface Pro 4 boxes behind some of these other boxes up here. So that was an easy way to pack it. I just had to figure out a bigger box to throw it in there, because I like to kind of overpack things with how some shipping companies are these days. Yeah, you can never be too careful. And then they received that Monday, Friday, someplace in there, Saturday. One of those 3 days, I don't remember exactly. And then they shipped out a new Surface, which was supposed to be here yesterday. I was hoping to get you guys a video out yesterday. UPS decided to delay a day, but they gave me 2 packages a day. So this is going to be the first one. The second one you guys will see as well in a future video. I'll be recording that right after this one. But it came, and we have it. So the Surface Pro, I believe it's going to be the Pro 4 again. They said if they didn't have one, that it would have to be, upgraded model, right? If they didn't have any Surface Pro 4s, and you can see that, right? If they're not able to either refurbish our Surface Pro 4 or have an extra one, you kind of got to upgrade. That's just the way it it is if they're going to do it right. And Microsoft, from what they told me, was going to do the right thing. So, the box, and here it is. And overall, this is how it comes. So all you do is you send back just the surface. So I still have the keyboard and everything here. And here's what it is. It's suspended. So you can kind of see there. And so the box is empty. That's all it is. And I'll probably keep this just in case. But what's really cool is now that's folded over, if you can see, with the surface on top. And if you go like this, then the surface will just slide out. So you still have the plastic, and that way, if you need to send it back again, you can go through there. Now, this one does have a 90-day warranty, and Microsoft gives you a little registration stuff here. What they do give you a little card there. I don't know if you can if that focuses. But they say, we love our Surface customers. The Surface you have in front of you has gone through rigorous testing to meet high bar of product quality and performance standards. They're ready to help you turn ideas into actions and accomplishments. More, our entire team stands behind that. What you do next with this Surface is to inspire and drives our team. We believe what you do next with the Surface is what inspires and drives our team. My bad, sorry about that. We believe in what you can make possible. It's why we come to work, why we innovate, and why we strive to create devices that empowers you every single day. The Microsoft Surface team. So nice little note in there, but still the same Surface device, or not the exact same one. I shipped it to Texas, and this one came from Kentucky, so I know that they're not the same device. But they go through. It's got the kickstand, and this does show, I think it's a Surface Pro 4. I thought I read someplace it was a Surface Pro 4. I think it is. Now I'm going to have to look it up. I'd boot this up, but I thought it was, but let's see here. Overall, though, I think that Microsoft did a really good job at resolving the issue, having it back, and yes, it is a Surface Pro 4 with 8 gigs of RAM. So, yeah, okay. So there's the exact same one that I originally had. I had one with 16 gigs, and it looks like they dropped it down to 8. That's fine. That's what I bought it with originally. But this is, they sent a replacement, and on a hardware failure, they were able to go through and stand behind their product on something they saw that there was a manufacturing flaw, and they allowed me to do it. And that's what I like to see companies. If you're going to put out a product and stand behind it, and it's going to be something that I recommend or want something to do, you got to have a good service behind that product. My wife's Surface has never had an issue. She's on the same Surface she's always had. This is my third Surface. So overall, I'm happy with the product, right? It does what I need it to do. And it's not my main computer, right? That's my desktop that does all the heavy lifting. But overall, Microsoft did a really good job here on this experience. If you are having problems with the Microsoft product, I'd highly go through the get help options. Try to get in contact with somebody on there. If it doesn't answer, if the get help doesn't answer your questions, click on no and see if it goes to somebody else. So, and somebody that you can actually talk to. With that, I want to say thank you guys for watching, and let me know whatever questions you have below on either this experience, or if you had a bad experience too. That would be great feedback for them if they ever come across this video and they look at it and they can see your comments below. And I just want to say I really appreciate you guys helping out this channel and subscribing and helping it grow. It's just, I'm really appreciative of it. And until next time, God bless, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.